In this video, in Old School RuneScape, I'll be doing the Pandemonium quest for the new Sailing beta, because you need to complete this quest in order to play it. So first off, I'm going to go to Switch Worlds, and I'm going to sort by names, and I'm going to look for Sailing beta, because you have specific worlds that you need to be in order to do sailing. So let's switch to this world. Oh, I need to reload the client in order to do it, so let's close out of here. And when I join in, I'm just going to select that as my world. So let's look for a Sailing beta world over here. At first I was like, why aren't the quest people here? Why am I unable to do this? But now it makes sense. Whew. Right now I was considering downloading World of Warcraft again. But I mean, my off days I can work out, so there's really no reason to. I'm tempted though, but I know I'm not supposed to. Alright, so I'm just loading in right now to a Sailing beta world. I guess you have to customize your character. So alright, brown. There we go. I'll go with what I normally go with. So legs. Got the X's on my side. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. I have a ton of colors. I don't know if you have to go to the tutorial in order to start the Sailing beta. Alright, confirm. Before you begin, okay. Yeah, I can't wait to sail. It's gonna be super fun. They sell big pirate hats at the GE. Alright, downloading the beta content. Is loading at the top left. Nice. Welcome to the Sailing beta. Over here. To take full advantage of what's on offer, you might like to copy your main file to save on this profile. To do so, just sign into a regular world and use the convert option. Copy your main save onto this profile. Sign in a regular world and use the convert option in the gameplay section. Convert. Okay. Gameplay and graphics are not final. Alright, so let's just sign into a normal world, and then with settings we can convert. Alright, just doing a bunch of leveling up. I press space to get through that really quickly. Whew. So let's switch to a normal world. Game says you need to log out and reload the client. Okay. Alright. So, load this up. And I'm going to try to log in with my main account. And go to settings. Let's see if I'm able to do that. Oh, they have the Kraken. Okay, so here's my main account. So under settings, you could convert to sailing somehow. Gameplay, beta worlds, convert save to beta worlds. So under gameplay, you go right here. Will affect your save game on beta worlds. The convert option will take a copy of your latest save point and put it on your beta save profile. When you next sign in on a beta world, you will sign in that exact state. Okay. So I click that, so let's log out and then log in with my save on that profile. Yeah, so it looks like now it's working. Oh, perfect. So I have all my skills and I'm on this world. Understood. Port tasks, chart in the sea, learn more level 12, level 5, learn the ropes of sailing. Get your sea legs in your first boat with introductory sailing quest Pandemonium. Alright, so to do the Pandemonium quest, you talk to Anne or Will. Oh, look what we have here, Will. This looks like someone who needs a good job. Let me move over here. What? Goodness, Anne, I think you're right. This one's clearly never worked an honest day in their life, and it's about time someone changed that. But I don't need... Well, let's not waste any more time. Stranger, are you ready for the interview? Start the Pandemonium quest, yes. I guess so. Let's get you started with a nice easy question. What is your name? Wall Street Bets. I'm Anne, and this is Will. Next question. Do you have any experience captaining a ship? Not really. Oh. Well, it's important we not be too picky. It's a competitive market after all. Okay, final question. Do you agree to waive all rights and pursue legal action against your new employer in the event of injury or horrific death? Is that likely to happen? Not at all. I'm not sure if I... Oh, they're having a system update in 10 minutes. Excellent, well done. I'm pleased to say that we have the results of your interview. You bring some impressive stuff to the table. Congratulations. Thanks. Only you didn't actually mention what the role was. Oh, how forgetful of us. Given that you've already accepted, how about we discuss the details on our ship? But I didn't accept anything. Just let us know when you're ready, and we'll hop on board. So I'm going to say option 1. I guess I'm ready. Then let us away. So you have to talk to them on the boat. Wow, look how comfy all the water looks on our boat. OSRS waters, perfect. Lovely, the open sea. Let me take a screen cap. And save it in paint. There we go. Lovely, the open sea. It's not really that open. We haven't left port yet. Good news, Wall Street Bets, because that's where you come in. You're our new helm. Helm? It means you're in charge of steering the ship. It's more of a boat really, quite a small one. Well, we all have to start somewhere, but now that you mention it, given the size of our ship, we'll have to ask you to man the sails as well. I see, and what will you two do? Well, it's simple, we're in charge. Have you ever actually done this before? Many times. Just never on our own ship before. This is an exciting first day. Or, well, we haven't actually named our business yet, but I'm sure we'll come up with a good name soon. And what does this business do? We salvage shipwrecks, of course. Of course, alright then. I don't remember doing it, but I apparently committed. We've got a good one to get us started. Last time we were on the Pandemonium, we purchased a map that should lead us to an old pirate wreck. The Pandemonium? The Pandemonium is south of Port Sarum. Have you never been? It's a great place for a drink. We'll have to take you there. But first, let's collect some salvage. According to the map, the wreck is just east of the Kramja shipyard, so head south of here. Take the helm when ready. Alright, so the helm's right here. And we have to head south. So I have to talk with Anne when the boat stops. This is pretty chill. The wreck should be south of here. You can stop your boat by right-clicking on the sails. You can also control your boat from within the sailing side panel. Okay. Lower speed, raise speed. What was that? How is this the shipwreck water? We have to salvage. Alright, let's go right here. Looks like someone else is in the way. Yeah, in typical OSRS fashion, someone's just sitting here in my way. Oh, I put away my sail, so I couldn't go there. All right, so let's go right here. Unset sails. Set sails. Unset sails. Alright, let's deploy the salvaging hook. You need to take us to the wreck before we can use the salvaging hook. It should be east of Karamja Shipyard, so just south of here. Oh. There's a salvaging spot that I have to go to. It's the far southeast of here. Alright, navigate home. Set sails. Oof. That looked promising, but I think this is it. Time to do some salvaging. When you're ready, just lower the salvaging hook and let's see what we can find. Alright, so that map I just showed is basically exactly where you salvage. Why am I lowering the hook? Yes, the helm and the hook. Oh, and the sails as well. Don't forget them. Of course, I just do everything while you two reap the rewards. Sounds about right. How do you... Oh, you could set sails over here. Don't get good and gropey on us. That's right. Think of what you learned today. Sigh. So the salvaging hook is one of the many facilities you can have on a boat. To use the salvaging hook, you just have to click it. Okay. Now I get another cutscene, and I have to talk to them. Alright then, let's give this a go. You use the salvaging hook to gather an old cup and a mysterious medallion. Oh, I had to do that in a quest in RuneScape 3 as well. I think in the dig site quest. What do you make of these? You show well what you found. The medallion, and we found it. You were looking for this. That's right, and now that we found it, I'm afraid we don't really need you anymore. What? Sorry, Walshy Pets. If it's any consolation, you did a great job. Unfortunately, we have to let you go. Oh, they pushed me into the water. Yuck, where am I? Alright, so here's Squawking Steve that I need to talk to, here's Junior Jim that I need to talk to, and here's Rips whom I need to talk to. So, Squawking Steve says, Yo ho, and a Jolly Roger to you, me hearty. I can see from the fact that you're totally drenched from head to toe that you're a fellow scalawag. The name's Steve Beanie. Pleased to meet you. I think I must have some sort of fever dream, or maybe I'm dead. Ha! Far from it, matey. Though the fever dream I can't comment on. They're rather common around here, but I assure you that it's well nigh, certainly enough more like not rum doing it. Okay, you said 3 words, but I don't think they actually formed a sentence. Ah, me wee hearty. You seem to be having quite the crisis. You've rigged the starboard and docked yourself at the right port. Welcome to Pandemonium. Pandemonium? Aye, to be sure. This is the finest establishment in all the seas. Sit back, have a drink, let the good times and rum flow. If this is the Pandemonium, do you know what a pair of salvagers called Will and Ann? Avasti, you name a pair of pinching, looting, plundering sea dogs. I see. So you do know them. They claim to have purchased a map here, but I'm guessing they weren't being totally honest about it. Purchased? You pulled my leg, you scallywag. Those scurvy dogs came here and broke the one rule of the pandemonium. That map was pilfered, stolen. See, before we go any further, is the pirate talk really needed? You're clearly not actually a pirate. You insult me. You speak to squawking Steve Beanie, the roughest, toughest, roughest pirate out in all the seas. And don't you forget it. Don't ye would have been more fitting, but fine. Back to Will and Ann. I had quite the fun run into them. They helped me salvage an old shipwreck before throwing me overboard. Arr, you poor scallywag. Thank you. It was the map they stole that led them to the wreck. What do you know about it? Not a lot, I'm afraid. You should hoist your sails and go speak to Rips instead. It was his map that they looted. He's the old dog in the corner of Vast. Alright, so I'm gonna go talk to Ribs right over here. Oh, he has little parrots on the desk. Ahoy, young whippersnapper. Have you come to hear a tale from Ribs? Kind of, I guess. I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Ann, along with the map they stole. A dark day. A very dark day. Those young fools know not what they have brought upon themselves. That being a curse most foul. That map marked the resting place of the Crimson Kraken. Oh, but they actually have a quest where you could fight the Kraken at a pretty low level near. I have it in my Facebook album. Let me pull it up. What it's called real quick. Because you got to fight the Kraken in it, and it's a pretty cool quest. So I think it's in my anime folder. Or not. Maybe it's in my movies folder. OSRS Kraken quest. Alright, let me check my other album on Facebook. Alright. Yeah, so I need to the Sea Troll Queen in the Swan Song mission is one of the Kraken bosses you could fight. Which is, I think, a very cool opening to this quest. But I need to find my headphones. I don't know where my headphone will be. I don't need my headphone. Let's try playing again. Oh, nice. That looks like it's already loading. Yeah, they're working on roofing next door because they're going to be building like a 40th complex right near my house. Alright, so I was talking with Ribs, and yeah, the quest that I was talking about was called, it has a Kraken in it. It's called Swan Song, and you get to fight the Sea Troll Queen in it, which is one of the Kraken. So, okay. Ahoy, young whippersnapper. Have you come to hear a tale from Ribs? I was hoping you could tell me about Will and Anne, along with the map they stole. A dark day, that being a curse. Now have you heard the tale of Barnacle Barnaby? You have not heard the scourge of the unquiet ocean. So, for Ribs, I'm going to say option 1. No, tell me about him. He was a cruel and vicious pirate, orchestrator of the Driftwood Massacre and unleasher of the plague of Black Mist. He believed himself untouchable, but his arrogance was his undoing. Despite the warnings of many, Barnacle Barnaby attempted to plunge at the Skull Hoard, but his only reward was a deadly curse. It destroyed the Crimson Kraken, condemning all on board to a watery grave. And you had a map leading to the wreck of the Kraken? I purchased the map from Ulrich the Unfortunate, the sole survivor of the Kraken, but I had no intention of using it. I knew there was no good that would ever come from seeing the Kraken. Then why not destroy the ship? I wonder if Swan Song has any prerequisites, because that would be pretty cool to do. Swan Song, OSRS. Details. You need 100 quest points, which I have. 66 magic, 62 cooking. I have 64 cooking. 62 fishing. Oh, I need more fishing. I have everything besides fishing requirement. And risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No. Better the map be locked away so that neither... Oh, you have to complete 2 quests too. One small favor, rune mysteries. Yeah, I would have to do Creature of Vanked Strain and Garden of Tranquility. Risk the wrath of Barnaby's ghost? No. Better the map be locked away so that neither it nor the curse could harm anyone else. I'm not sure I quite follow your reasoning for keeping it, but I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm afraid Will and Anne found and loot the Kraken. I fear as much, though. Though part of me still hoped it would not come to be. Tell me then, did they find Barnaby's medallion? They did. It was actually the only thing they were interested in. Then the foul curse is now free once more. They must be stopped. Well, I do have my own personal reasons for wanting Will and Anne dealt with. Maybe I could try and find them. You're a brave soul indeed. But that is just what is needed at a time like this. You should talk to Steve. He's already put out a bounty for Will and Anne after their theft. He might have heard something they could have gone. Okay. So after talking with Rip in the bar, I'm going to talk to Squawking Steve and say option 2 and 1. Yar, what will it be? About Will and Anne. Those plundering sea dogs, did you speak to Ribs about them? I did. He seems to think they may have unleashed some sort of curse. Ah, the curse of Barnacle Barnaby. It's one of Rib's favorite tales. Just a myth, of course, but the old dog does love his stories. Well, myths aside, Ribs mentioned you put a bounty out for Will and Anne. I'd be keen to track them down myself. Yo-ho-ho, a mighty good decision. It's a generous bounty indeed. You don't need to go breaking one rule of the Pandemonium except to get away with it. What exactly is this one rule you keep mentioning? I've asked. The mainland kingdoms have no authority here. Their laws do not apply. Instead, we just have our rule keep the Pandemonium afloat. Never disrespect your fellow patrons. We don't care who you are. Indeed, pirates and custom officers can enjoy a drink here side by side. So anyone is welcome here as long as they don't commit an offense against any other patrons. Yar, you got it. I see, so back to Will and Anne. Do you have any idea where they might have gone? Shiver me timbers, I'm afraid not. Old Grog said he might try and track them down. Perhaps he has an idea of where to find them. And where can I find Old Grog? Ah, the old scallywag left not that long ago. But he'll be back here before long. He enjoys the drink far too much. In the meantime, you should hoist the sails and ready your vessel. But I don't have a vessel. What? But then how did you get here? Will and Anne threw me overboard, and I washed up here. I did mention that earlier. Blistering barnacles. Well, you won't be getting far ahead without a boat of your own. You should head to the docks to speak with Junior Jim. He'll get you sorted out. Alright, I'll go see him. Jolly Roger. Alright, so let's go talk to Junior Jim up here. Now that we talked to Ribs and Squawking Steve Beanie. Junior Jim, can I help you, mate? Are you Junior Jim? That's me. What do you need then? Steve said you might be able to help me sort out with a boat. You don't have a boat? No. Ha! Well, we've got ourselves a Billy No Boats. Classic. I can sort you out over the boat, but it's gonna cost you. How much? Well, what do you have? I do have this cup I found. Perhaps I could trade it for a boat. Alright, let's have a gander at it. You show the cup to Junior Jim. Yeah. I can work with this. This old rusty cup will get you the finest raft I have. Sorry, I think I must have misheard you. Did you say raft? That's right, the best one I have. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than a raft. It's not just the cup I have. I'm sure I could get up the funds to buy something bigger. Sorry, mate. But even if you could, the raft is all I've got to hand right now. Besides, you're going to want to build up some experience before you captain anything too big. Raft will be perfect for you. Okay. Listen up, mate. I'll have plenty more vessels in stow soon. Come back once you've got a little bit of knowledge. I'll get you. Now about your raft. With that cup, I'll be able to sort you out with the finest helm, but it won't be enough to cover the sails. But I won't get anywhere without sails. Don't panic, you silly plonker. I ain't about to send you on a raft with no sails. I'll sort them out for you, but I'll just need a little favor in return. What favor? I've got some cargo I need picking up from Port Sarum and bringing back here. In return for sorting you out with some sails, I'll need you to go and collect it for me. Oh, and I'll tell you what. I'll even set you up with the materials to whack together a cargo hold. You won't be shifting that cargo far without one. Thanks. Now hand over that cup and we can get Kraken. You give the cup to Junior Jim. Right. Time to sort out with a cargo hold. Let's hold on to the shipyard. Oh, so someone's watching my stream. So, Swan Song in this game has a Kraken in it. It's a quest, Swan Song, but you need like 62 fishing, which takes forever. I have only 56. You want to grab yourself some tools from the table first, mate. After that, just use the gangplank to hop onto your raft. Once you're on board, you get to work. Alright, so I'm going to take my hammer and my saw from here. Perfect. I have the captain's log here. Your new logbook contains interesting details and tips on sea charting. You have other things to get on, so you have to take a proper look at them later. Alright, so after I pick those items, let me board the gangplank. And I have to build a cargo hold. Build. Because I'm going to put cargo in here from Port Sarum. Very nice. Now use the gangplank to hop back out in here and we could get going. Okay. So I hop back on from the gangplank. And let's talk to Junior Jim again. Smashing job on that cargo hold, mate. Let's get back to the pandemonium, shall we? Oh. Okay, looks like that's all sorted out, mate. I'll say ready to get set sail. How exciting. Why don't you take your new raft out for a spin? You can head over to Port Sarum and collect that cargo for me. Oh, which reminds me. Now that you're officially a captain, you'll need one of these. Junior Jim gives you a logbook. Your very own captain's log. You can use that to keep track of your adventures out at sea, including any work you might end up taking on, like collecting your cargo. Right on, mate. In fact, I'll make a note of that in your log now. Updates your log with details on his request. You could consult the log at any point for a reminder of what he needs. And that's all ready to go. Just hop on your new raft when ready. If you need help finding cargo, just check in with the portmaster in Port Sarum. Now, unless you find a fancy cheeky tip, the gangplank down in the docks will be your best bet for getting on board. You can disembark and embark from your boat via docking points found around the world. To find a docking point, just look for a relevant icon on your map. Okay. So I'm going to run to the northeast, east of the fishboard, which is right here. So let's go right here. And what does my guy have equipped? That eye patch. Board gangplank and navigate northwest of Port Sarum. Alright, so let's board the gangplank to the northeast of him. And I'm going to navigate my helm, and I'm going to head north to Port Sarum. So I'm going to go from here all the way up to here at the docking point. So You could lower your speed, you could raise your speed. This is looking pretty cool. I got my boat. You ever see Shy Rane with Lonely Island? Yeah, that's me booming myself over here. Alright, so after setting sail, you essentially just go back to Port Sam over here. There's like no point in scrapping it because I'm not getting Adobe. There's no. I have a famished shark over here. I don't know what happens if I go towards the shark, but alright, here's the gangplank, and I just need to grab some cargo from right here in Port Sarum. So let's disembark. We're gonna take cargo from the litter table and bring that back to the Pandemonium. And you put the cargo in your ship. This quest just makes sense. So deposit cargo. Okay, navigate the helm. Go back to the raft deposit. Navigate south to the Pandemonium. Walk to Junior Gym. Okay. So I just need to put my cargo back in Port Sarum, which is down here. I mean, in Pandemonium. And then I talk to Junior Jim, and then I talk to Steve, and I complete the quest. And I guess I could sail anywhere on the map. So this map got way bigger down here, over here.
Right.
What?
Working?
No.
Tomorrow?
No.
Monday?
Yeah.
Hi.
4 to 8.
Or Saturday night to Sunday. Take care.
Later.
See you later.
Alright, let's go check out this. I don't have a grappling hook here, so I can't. Alright, let's go east. Look how fast my sails are. I'm definitely drafting. What a meme. Oh, they got a mermaid on the vessel. Yeah, so Curse of the Black Stone was kind of like a fishing in RuneScape 3. They have like all these fishing missions. Like the highest level thieving mission, you get to like fight someone underwater. Oh, my cargo is still in the hold. Alright, so let's open here. I'm gonna withdraw my crate. Disembark. I'm gonna put this at the ledger table. You deliver the crate of materials. Thanks, sailor. I'll get that all sorted out. You should go let Jim know his cargo is here. Oh, now I'm sailing level 2. Oh, so they got this whole new skill over here. Alright, let's talk to Junior Jim. Alright, mate. I collected your cargo and left with the portmaster. Very nice. Now that that's all squared up, then you should pop back once you got a bit more experience with that raft. By then I should have new vessels for sale. I might just do that. Any tips on the best ways to get that experience? To be honest, mate, I'd say one of the best things is take on more work like you just did for me. A lot of ports will have notice board where folks advertise jobs they want sorting. Port tasks can be accepted for notice boards found in various ports. To find a notice board, look for the relevant icon on your map. Sounds good. Anything else? Well, now that you're officially a big cheese captain, you might want to start charting the sea of your own. That logbook I gave you has all sorts of cracking tips on how to do so. Oh, and while we're on the sea charting, I've also checked some tools in your cargo hold that can come in proper handy. I'll bet you'll end up snagging a few more while on your adventures as well. Details, log, captain's log to chart the sea. You can consult the log at any time for hints on what to chart. The tools needed for sea charting can be found in the cargo hold of your boat. Great, thanks Jim. I better go check it out with Steve and see if old Grog is back. Don't mention it, mate. Alright, so let's go talk to Steve to complete the quest. Is this the one? Hi, this Jolly Roger here is pretty keen, some justice dealt. Old Grog, meet Wall Street Bets. Wall Street Bets and Wall Street Bets, meet Old Grog. Pleased to meet you. Steve tells me they're keen on seeing to see Will and Ann dealt with. I'm open to sharing the bounty, but only if you know what it takes. I have no time for layabouts. I won't let you down. We'll see. I saw that raft you rocked up. If that's all to bring to the table, then come have some work to do. I'll take me some time to track Will and Ann down, but by no mistake I will find them. I expect you to be ready by the time that happens. Don't be a disappointment. You have my word. Good. Now that it's me done drinking, time to go to work. I'll keep Steve updated on my progress, so make sure you check in with him. I'll let you know once I have something. Old Grog departs. Yo ho ho, Wall Street Bets. Oh, so 2 people are watching me right now. So I just completed the sailing quest, and besides that, they have the Swan song in this game where you get to fight the Kraken, the sea troll queen. That's not a waste time. You need 62 fishing though, and to complete it, well, I only need to complete 2 quests. I've completed 2 out of like the 10 that are required. That's not a waste time. Belly your helm and abaft your rigging. Get out there and make sure you're ready for old Grog. Will do. Oh, and don't forget to pop back a drink from time to time. A rum is to die for. Now I've asked. Nice, I got 1 quest point. I'm getting pretty close to being able to do Dragon Slayer too. Not actually, but making good progress on that. Wow, I'm sailing level 6. So, I mean, yeah, these parrots are like pretty cute. Let's talk to Polly. I have a shark in here. Just like falling out of the cage. Squawk, leave me alone, bird. I'm trying to... Okay. I guess people always say that near him. Oh, here's the crew registrar. He has a feather pen and a book, which is hilarious. So I can take on more jobs from the notice board here. So inspect notice board. So select career task. Bring cargo from Pandemonium to Port Sarum. So let's select that. Accepted. We'll select that too. So let me take cargo from here and bring it there, and then take cargo from there and bring it here again. I'm doing it. Board my own boat. Yeah, board my own boat. Alright, let's put this here, deposit cargo. That's pretty easy, you just need to do the Pandemonium quest. And you need to switch to the world that has sailing as on the left hand side. So you guys might not like it, but I mean, it's pretty cool. You can like show off your boats with other people. Hey, look at that. Nice. I've only been live for 40 minutes. I've already been live for 40 minutes. I felt like 10. Check out my boat, dude. Mad cool. Yeah, they got mad quests in this game. Acting like I don't know how to get to Port Sarum without looking. Of course I know how to get there. Yo, why is this guy beating me? Oh, so you could raise speed over here. I need to get more crew, dude. Let me open my, withdraw my crate. There we go. You saw how skillful that was? I jumped off faster than I deposited. Alright, let's deposit cargo. Thanks, sailor. Here's a thing for your trouble. Let's take cargo. It says take a crate of steel bars. Alright. Board my own boat. Hey, you guys are lucky that I can't use Excel. I'd pwn you so hard. You don't think I'd be able to get my boat from island to island with Excel? I would be able to. Okay. Oh, I had the stream paused. That's upsetting. I was trying to join their party. Like, they were playing Halo and I couldn't join. I didn't tell them I was trying to join, but... Yeah, they should add karting to this game. Right? on YouTube I was talking about how no way he's going faster. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, how I was gonna invest in AMD, and then the CEO was like, AMD's the best, and then an analyst upgraded them, so it went up like 15%. So I'm just gonna pay off my credit card debt. But I was tempted to do it, to invest in AMD, but they ruined it because that ruins how much the option is worth. I think Amazon and AMD are gonna win. I deposit cargo. Thanks, I have a reward for troubles. So I completed 3 port tasks so far. Ship types, so you can see the different ships. Oh, at level 10, you get a small boat. Level 1. And famous sharks near Mudskipper Point. I need someone to sort them out and bring back 4 shark fins as proof. Whoa. I have shark tasks up here. Shark teeth. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get a small boat, which will probably be like 5 trips total. And I'm already at 3. I'm good. I'm depositing. I want to play Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirit. Oh. I want to play Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits on PS5 from PS2. Because that game was like, it's like, hey guys, we have to practice. This is our last console. Like, we have to prepare like FF10, like, and they just made like the biggest game ever. And then PS3 just comes out of nowhere. It's like, no, this is what we require. It's like, oh. It's like, but we made the anime. It's like, you're still cancelled. I don't care if your grandfather teaches your grandson. DBZ is cancelled. And nobody likes DBZ. He has the small boat. Jealous. He's probably already level 40. Oh, I didn't take my cargo. I was looking at his boat. And I'm listening to a stream now. I hate waking up at 6 a.m., dude. Well, I would hate waking up at 7 a.m. But 6 a.m. But we have a pro streamer who's always awake and on. Okay, set to deposit cargo. What's my current level? I saw some dude yesterday with level like 2000. And he only played for a year. It's like, wow, you managed to... So what you're saying is you managed to reach almost my stats in combat in half the time. Like I was playing this game for... Like, I would watch every max stream I was watching. I was sitting there playing old school RuneScape for like... Probably like half of a year. Maybe a whole year. Just depends on like how long winter is versus being unemployed for. I actually mostly played on PC while applying. Way more than downstairs, but at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., that's when like the cave would die down. Because for like 2.5 years, it was like always packed. And then in April or May this year, it was like really not packed. I don't know why, like, I wish they had like bigger boats, like oh, I gotta take my cargo. I wish they had bigger boats. Like, just looking at people on stream and just seeing like how big their boat is. Like, it's pretty hilarious. Alright, so I just completed that task for no reason. Oh. Bring back 4 shark fins is soup. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna get a bigger boat first. Oh. To get the cargo. I'm good with this. I have my own automated thing. Like the amount of games and jobs that I've done. It's so easy to sail. I'm having my G Fuel. Alright, so yeah, you have to do the Pandemonium quest, and you have to switch over to a sailing world in order to do sailing. And yeah, the Pandemonium quest is uploaded by whoever made the video 5 minutes long. It has a step-by-step guide. That's really good. I also did it live on mine, but I took a little bit longer. Alright, let's click stop recording. I assume this is Mudskipper Point here. Oh wow, the shark just came out of the water. Oh my god, you saw that? Oh my god. Okay, let's go to my cargo hold. I'm still not trying to like impress you. So take cargo. I'm glad Port Sarim has its own docking point. So you could essentially go and explore different areas. Game. I did my workout yesterday and today. I want to see Moby Dick. The Menifos right here. Tombs of Maskets over here. I'm so tempted, like I want to play Tombs of Masket like a lot with the right bow, but I don't know if like, let's go east. I don't know if like my magic will work properly against Saren at level 80 without doing blood spells. Because her defense for magic is like pretty low. I think. Like her slash defense is 200 and her magic defense I think is half of that. But I don't know if I need the blood spell to regenerate health while fighting her. Oh, the cargo again. I did my workout, bro. I'm like way smarter than you. I really don't care. Some people just say that, but like, yeah. My high school was $10,000. So, you're my bitch. Just because they say that's how it works, doesn't mean... Yesterday I saw Jeff Ross on Howard Stern on YouTube. Jeff Ross looks as bad as like Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser has like a sense of humor on GQ. This game was so huge. Whew. I had Chipotle yesterday and the day before yesterday. And yeah, I'm getting something today too. Alright, let's take my cargo. Take cargo. I get another job over here. Amount of cargo too. You already have the maximum amount of tasks active. Okay. I wonder why it like defaults like having to take your boat or someone else's boat every single time. I'm good. I didn't try the alpha, so I've only done the beta. Cause like they didn't, did they shadow drop it? I'm pretty sure they shadow dropped it. And I was working on my workouts. Alright, I was getting ready to, yeah, I was getting ready to play World of Warcraft super hardcore. And then I had to go. I can't sit up straight, dude. I have to like raise my feet on top of shoes to sit up straight when I have shoes on. I'm so upset. I just gifted like $60 worth of subs to like, I don't know, like maybe 7 or 8 people. And I did it on my alternate account. I just made an alternate account because I didn't want people being like, I didn't want people like following me. And I could have totally like why is this still accepted? Take cargo. There's no cargo for you to collect here. So, my bigger boat, I can't take more missions. Alright, let's select the shark one. You need sailing level 12 to accept this task. So I guess that's just the beta, and they cut you off at rank 9. That's my only guess. But yeah, don't forget to do the Swan song quest with the Kraken. We got shark teeth up here. We got a cutlass. I know what that's called because probably the Pirates of the Caribbean game. She has her feather with her book. We got like all these people to talk to. One-eyed Rosalie. Okay. So I'm done streaming. That was pretty fun. I really don't feel like streaming for the rest of the day.